Hey, how's it going? We are continuing a series where we're taking a look at the different support available for different businesses. There are a number of different reasons why anyone would like to collaborate and work together. Myself, I'm coming from a business perspective and I'm looking to collaborate or looking for support. It depends. It's always good to have more access to different resources, know-how, expertise, knowledge, finances, different areas, right? Depending on what kind of problems a lot of businesses might be interested in solving, right? Within this video, I'm going to be taking a look at what support is available within Europe and what is the network setup over there. Everyone has unique ways of doing things, right? I had done a lot of research and I have reached out to a number of institutions within the UK. Now I'm taking a look at Europe, and it might be easier to secure finance to say the least, right? I don't know about any other support available up there, but to say the least, it might be finance and might be easier. Well, I don't know. Hopefully. Within this video, I'm going to be taking a look at European Cluster Collaboration Platform and what this platform is all about. The European Cluster Partnership has been launched by European Commissions to encourage clusters from Europe to intensify collaboration across regions and sectors. To intensify. Interesting. Interesting. Again, they have very ambitious goal when it comes to collaborating number of different sectors and how smooth the process can be, right? So this organization need to execute on that, making that process as smooth as possible they can without making it more complicated. Okay, let's set the bar that low. Do not making if they can if they can, do not make that process more complicated. Do not collect and sell information. Okay, can you accomplish that? Can we go even lower than that? If you weren't gonna be collecting and selling that information, that's a start. Can we make him a bar? Something that was set up by taxpayers in the first place. Can we make him that bar that low? Taking a look at this organization's website, I'm trying to understand what this organization is all about. I don't know, perhaps it's a new organization, they not necessarily have necessary people, administration stuff. Sometimes it can be that's the case, right? So perhaps they're still trying to work things out, right? Perhaps that might be a case. If not, we'll reach out to this organization and see what it's like working with this organization. I don't know it. I'm trying to understand it. As I'm doing it, I'm just trying to poke some fun into the whole situation, right? Otherwise, I'll. It's boring as hell. Everything's boring, right? If anything, I can share some information with others of how to structure this kind of onboarding process or how others are doing and compare that against what they are doing. If they succeeding in what they're doing, it's all that matters. This, in my opinion, doesn't matter. Other than they need to succeed on the targets that they would set for themselves. So if they will set targets for themselves and they succeed on those targets, it's all that matters. In my opinion, doesn't really matter. Perhaps to me, but not for others. These EU cluster partnership pools resources and knowledge to work concretely together to joint strategies. The objective is to undertake actions in common interest of the SMEs members. The ultimate goal is to boost economic growth and competitiveness of Europe. So okay, so that's kind of target. It's kind of hard to measure how much of an impact this organization is making, right? It's hard to measure this kind of, but let's see what they're trying to achieve here. Let's delve in more detail and try to understand some of those clusters and what this organization is all about. First one can be innovation. European cluster partnerships, innovation. European cluster partnerships, innovation address the challenges to develop new cross-sector industrial value chains across the EU by supporting the innovation potential of SMEs. Micro, medium, large businesses. micro, small, medium, large businesses, right? So it's SMEs. That's something that they're looking to support, right? As well as international European cluster partnerships, international European cluster partnerships, international facilitates collaboration on international strategies and help European SMEs across markets beyond Europe. Okay, so internal can be considered external, and from there we're progressing into excellence. Okay, that's too high of the bar, but okay. Setting those targets very high. Okay, European cluster partnerships excellence supports the development of clusters management excellence. I have been on all of those courses. I have read all management excellence, all the notebooks. I have read all the books about it. I'm just poking fun. Okay, I see who is the management of this organization. What do you do? I'm just having fun, I guess. So when it comes to perhaps overseeing business activities and management of the businesses, perhaps some of the support opportunities available there. Smart specialization. When they talk about this particular area, name says everything. It's comes when it comes to project management. There's very particular methodology that they're discussing. Yeah, name says everything. So again, I have read all the books on this subject as well, and then I'm looking to share some expertise from those books with others. But either way, the European Cluster Partnership Smart Specialization facilitates cluster cooperation in thematic areas related to regional smart specialization strategies. So it's something that they're looking to achieve, right? So in particular, this methodology is used a lot in project management and how you should structure a lot of things, right? So this is what they briefly discussing even within the names and something that they're looking to achieve. I can take a look at some of the support or funding opportunities available, but again, I haven't myself. I'm not promoting anything. I'm not being supported by any of those organizations, and I'm not promoting anyone or anything. Any of those organizations, I don't know how well themselves, since they're looking at that to advise others on how to manage businesses and all of that good things, right? I'm not. I don't know. What I'm saying is, myself, I'm doing research and trying to understand what's happening and perhaps share some information with others. But you do your own research, in particular before doing business with perhaps some of those organizations. I don't know. They do have some funding opportunities available. What I'm trying to say, myself, I haven't done any business with them to understand it a lot better. What would be the process? But I can see similar opportunities within the UK. Perhaps I won't gonna go too much into detail. But for anyone who are interested in some of those opportunities, I can cover some of those projects perhaps briefly. If anything, if you yourself you are stuck with whatever you are doing and you not necessarily understand that there are a lot of opportunities available when it comes to perhaps finances and all the other areas, that's what I'm trying to accomplish. That show that there are so many different opportunities, not to promote any particular opportunity. First opportunity that would be digital cluster SMEs mission to Japan. I have read quite a few of those. Usually they they but that would be UK, right? Not necessarily this particular opportunity, but if you would like, potentially can go there. You would need to go there. If you would like to join some of those clusters, they would send you to Japan to learn more about the culture, the way how they're doing things over there. But you need to commit to actually traveling there. Myself, I'm way too busy with business now, so I'm not gonna do that. But this particular opportunity, perhaps we send. You perhaps you need to enter into agreement. I don't know all the details, right? But you would need to commit to actual traveling there. If it's something that you're interested in, that might take your time away from business. That's a big issue for me, but others might enjoy it. Perhaps you can send some of the operational team to Japan if it's something that you're interested in. Next one would be digital health cluster exchange in Barcelona. Bright Project opens the opportunity to visit Barcelona for a 5 day stay. Again, you need to commit to going there. Some people enjoy that. It's kind of I don't know. Again, it might take your time away from what you're doing. So if depending who I'm talking to, right? Some people are enjoying those travels. I guess there's so many different opportunities there. Myself, I cannot commit to do any of that other than remotely having a quick phone call, I guess, and having a chat, saying hi, I guess. But traveling and taking so much time, perhaps learning new things. No, not right now. Perhaps if I'll get stuck with whatever I'm doing. I don't know what they're cooking in Japan. Perhaps nice food. I don't know if I'm looking to improve my restaurant. I might be interested in taking a look at what they're doing, how they're presenting food, what kind of experience they're building for their customers. If that's something that I might find myself stuck, and I'm interested into discovering or meeting new people in Japan, collaborating with some of the projects there, I might be interested in doing that. But other than that, it might take my time currently away from what I'm working on. Let's take a look at some of the more different calls, right? Or people might be interested in expressing their interest in any of those opportunities, right? But the slightly different ones, that would be X2.0 smart cities and sustainability. There are so many different opportunities there. If anything, the way how I'm looking at that would be sensors, improving those kind of systems as well as perhaps some of the structuring when it comes to sensors and perhaps starting of monitoring in more details when it comes to how to optimize all the systems. But I can only see those systems working when there's a lot of data, collection of data, and then from there it could be optimized all the processes. That's the way how I'm looking at this problem. But this particular opportunity is for EU-funded project of X2.0 will distribute about 300 euros in innovation vouchers to 10 deep tech startups from smart cities and sustainability dominant and or individuals tailored programs to help them grow apply of 65 until December 11. So this opportunity 11th of December, right? Until then, you can apply for this opportunity if it's something that you're interested in. If you're looking to start a tech startup, if it's something that you're interested in, there's so many different calls, right? Let's take a look at the last one. This opportunity is for Alba. Overall cluster has opened the first call for financial support to training. So if it's something perhaps if you like to improve the knowledge of your staff or whatever you have on board, you're looking for world-class management on board. It's something that you yourself have so constantly looking to improve some of those areas. That might be opportunity for you. Alba or clusters offshore renewable energy, the first call for financial support to training of Alba or a cluster in the new open. I have seen, I'm not entirely sure which kind of opportunity they're referring to, since there's a lot of projects where they're looking to build a lot of farms, right, next to particular areas, right. Some of those regions have decided to move more to the green energy, right, and perhaps for noise pollution for whatever reason, right, they might be doing that offshore, right? So perhaps they would start with the training and progress from that. So there's a lot of opportunities there. Let's finish with that and perhaps touch briefly on other areas of this organization. For those of you who are interested in learning more, I have published a journal, Inkflow. Within this journal, I'm sharing a lot of expertise on some of those areas that which I personally believe would be very important. That would be how you structuring your day. Within your day, building those routines that will last, building small habits, right? If you were to pick up this journal, I would highly recommend to work from cover to cover. That would give at least should be enough time for you to develop a habit if you would stick with filling it every single day, right? From there, 24 hours window, right? Those 24 hours windows within the book. Every 24 hours, I have identified particular areas that everyone should focus on, at least understand those areas, right? But that's where everyone should begin. From there, you can progress in tackling larger problems. You can find this in the QR code in the corner or the company's website below. This organization's mission is to be Europeans' online hub for cluster stakeholders, right? Cluster organizations, policymakers, and other related stakeholders from the cluster system. And the reference one-stop shop for stakeholders in the third countries aiming to set up partnerships with European counterparts. So wherever you might find yourself in, you might be interested in reaching out to this organization and how they would structure some of those projects. I'm not entirely sure, right? I haven't done any business with this organization. It might be a great opportunity. I'll try to reach out to this organization to say the least, say hi, and see what kind of opportunities they might be interested in collaborating on. If anything, do your own research. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.